We are overcomers, and I a number of years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, Jeanette got really sick, and it was sort of touch and go with in and out of hospitals, and it's really confusing once you go into that world of, as you know, when you, and they don't know, and it's autoimmune disease, and typical her, get something no one else gets, and she always got to be individual. But it's a minefield, and if you're sort of in those situations, it's difficult. And anyway, one night I had a dream, and I have a lot of dreams, but this one really stuck in my mind, and I shared it with the church down there, and I didn't fully understand it, but it was really comforting at the time. And she sort of, when we've always believed in healing, haven't got a problem with healing, love healing, see it, had it, experienced it. A lot of people I know, so not a problem. Put it to the Lord, we leave it with the Lord, we know the Lord can heal. So, but in the meantime, you've got to stop the bleed, haven't you? You've got things you've got to do, the practicalities, and so we're going through all that. Anyway, I had this dream, and when you travel, I should like travelling a lot before I come to the Lord too, and you go to these areas, and both Jeanette and I were in this strange city, and it was like it was overseas somewhere, and we were totally lost, and we're trying to navigate through these towns and through these streets and trying to work out how to get out of the city, which is obviously what we're going through, trying to work out how do you fix these problems of health and whatever. Anyway, we ended up getting out of the city, and we're going up this country road, and I'm piggybacking her, all right? She's on my back. Now, she's taller than me, and so that doesn't sort of make much sense anyway, but it was a romantic, you'd like this, Bevan, it was a romantic piggyback where, those movies where, the big muscular guy is carrying the girl, and she's, leaning over and, talking in his ear, and cute little things like that. So it was a really nice piggyback, and we're going up this hill, and I come to this gate, and then I go to open the gate, as I'm prone to do, and then over we go. We both fall over and roll into this paddock, and we just laughed, right? So I told the church this, it was comforting for me, because we thought, oh, well, there's going to be a way, the Lord will make a way. And I said, but I've got no idea what this gate is, what's going to happen there. So anyway, a couple of years later, I fell over. I collapsed at home and had this coronary artery disease, ended up in hospital, nearly died. She found me there. And so we've adjusted our dialogue, but the things that I really get out of there about overcoming is the key, is that you've got to overcome. You go through your hard times, you go through your trials, but you want to do it with love and you want to do it with joy. And to me, they're the two things that really are stuck with us. And again, we don't know, but it's very important. You don't know what the future holds, but the Lord reveals these things to us. So, yeah, overcoming's great. Thanks, mate.
Recording stopped.
But has anyone else got an overcome?